Hello, Leo. How are you? This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and we are doing your weekly reading. We're going to do 4 cards this week. We're using the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz. And what else do I need to tell you? It is a general reading. It will not speak to all of you. Those of you that find there is not a good fit, don't try to force the fit. Check out the other videos. We've got quite a few in the tank now from previous weeks, and I do feel like the message is meant for you when it enters your consciousness. So if it is date stamped with some other date, that really is not particularly relevant. It's when you see that video that the message is being delivered to you by Spirit, and that's when you find what is useful for you. So if this message isn't the one for you, maybe check out some of the other recordings we've done for Leo. These are, that's too many, Spirit. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo for this week. Spirit, do we have any guidance for Leo for Sun, Moon, and Rising this week? 2 more cards, please. Is that 2? That's 3. I'm going to take those 2. Right. You have the 4 of Pentacles coming out first. We have a 10 of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands, and the Strength card. I have a new microphone. Hopefully it helps you hear me better. And I have, after several readings, I've just gotten this microphone, but I've done 4 or 5 readings today. And I finally am showing the card to the camera, not the microphone, which is progress. So our 4 of Pentacles is about becoming a bit conservative, conserving your resources, kind of pulling back a little bit, kind of focusing on your own security as opposed to being expansive and open and sharing. In the 10 of Wands reversed here, it's quite a dark card. The 10 of Wands speaks to burdens, but in this case where it's reversed, I don't know. I kind of feel you're a little overwhelmed. So you're pulling back, Leo. You're kind of circling the horses, as they say, becoming a bit conservative. You're feeling a little maybe stressed or overburdened, perhaps also. Even though it's reversed, you may be a little burnt out right now. I'm sure what the reasoning is here, Leo. Possibly in this 5 of Wands, we see some of the reason for that state of mind, where there's competition and there's conflict in your life. You are... Spirit says you kind of feel like you're being attacked. I'm not sensing it has to do with relationships at home. It seems more like professional situation. You're starting to sort of, not circle the horses, circle the wagons, right? It's sort of keep everybody, keep yours, you and your close team members kind of protected. You're getting a little more conservative with your communications because you feel like someone's out to get you. Someone's trying to make your department look at fault for something. And again, this won't relate to everyone, but there's something about a work situation where I don't feel like it's just you. I feel like you're a manager or you're a part of a close team of people that work together. And there's some outside force within the company that's trying to stir things up. They're coming with the drama, and they're trying to make it look like you and your team are at fault for something. And I don't really have anything more specific than that. But that's what this energy here is about. You feel a conflict. You feel attacked. And I think this is a fairly minor thing, but it's enough for you to pay attention to it. It's enough for you to be concerned and to start being a bit more conservative in what you say and who you say it to, paying a little more attention to who's in the room, paying a little more attention to who's CCing who on email or who's showing up to cover whose shift. Just being aware. And I think you're going to be fine. I think this situation is going to resolve itself fairly quickly. It may look worse right now. The sense I'm getting from Spirit is that it may look quite bad right now, but it will blow over, and you'll realize that it wasn't to the extent that you right now are thinking it is, but it's not wrong that you're reacting this way. It's good to be aware. And there will be some lesson from this experience. So it seems intense now. In a week or so, it will have blown over, and you will realize it wasn't as extreme as it seems today, if that makes sense. But going through this exercise of thinking it is right now and then realizing it's not puts you in a position to change some process or change some policies, something that benefits you and the team as a whole. Again, I know this won't relate to all of you, but that's what I'm hearing. And the Strength card, it's just about your inner strength and your courage and your leadership in being able to weather this storm and manage your way through it with dignity. It's a very dignified animal, this lion. I think that's what I have for you, Leo. And that's you too, right? That's your lion. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I hope that it's been useful for some of you. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed. And if you haven't, please consider doing so. Every like, share, and subscribe helps our messages get out to more people. It puts us into those sort of like suggested video lists, and that allows new viewers to see us, to see these messages from Spirit and to benefit from them, because that's really the whole point, is to share these little snapshots of information from Spirit with folks that might benefit from the shift in perspective or the insights that it brings for them. I hope you have a great week, Leo, and we'll see you next week. Blessings.